Don't Let's Go to the Dogs Tonight, An African Childhood by Alexandra Fuller. Just Another African Apocalypse, Fuller introduces the reader to her family and their life in southern Africa during the 1970s and 1980s. She describes the beauty of the landscape, but also the violence and instability that characterized the region during this time. Rhodesia. This section focuses on the family's experiences living in Rhodesia during the Civil War. Fuller describes the tension and fear that permeated daily life, as well as the family's deep-seated beliefs in the rightness of their cause. The Highlands. In this section, the family moves to a remote farm in the highlands of Zimbabwe. Fuller describes the challenges of life on the farm, including drought, disease, and the constant threat of violence. Forts and Castles. This section details the family's efforts to fortify their farm. Fuller describes the elaborate systems of protection they put in place, as well as the psychological toll of constantly living in fear. Ancestors. Fuller delves into her family's history in southern Africa, tracing their lineage back to the first white settlers. She explores the complicated legacy of colonialism and the ways in which it shaped her family's identity and worldview. The Movers. Fuller's parents decide to move the family to Malawi, in search of a safer and more stable life. Fuller describes the challenges of adjusting to a new country, as well as the ongoing struggles of her parents to make ends meet. Lawand. This section focuses on the family's experiences living in a small town in Malawi. Fuller describes the beauty of the landscape, as well as the poverty and hardship that characterized life in the region. Mother. Here, Fuller explores her complex relationship with her mother, who struggles with alcoholism and mental illness. She reflects on the ways in which her mother's illness shaped her childhood, and the profound impact it had on her life. Death of a Sister. In this devastating section, she recounts the death of her younger sister, who dies from meningitis. She describes the grief and trauma that this event causes for her family, and the ways in which it haunts them for years to come. Afterward, Fuller reflects on the legacy of her childhood and the ways in which it continues to shape her life. She considers the complicated, fraught history of southern Africa, and the ongoing challenges facing the region today. This powerful memoir that offers a vivid and unflinching portrait of life in southern Africa during a tumultuous period of history. Alexandra Fuller's writing is raw and evocative, conveying the beauty and brutality of the region with equal intensity. Through her personal story, Fuller explores larger themes of colonialism, race, and identity. Ultimately, the book is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, and a reminder of the enduring power of hope and love in the face of hardship.